Guys, we're out here at the gym. Noon is about to start. The family is in the house right now. We got little guy, we've got Mama Bear, we've got myself. Just working on some YouTube stuff. Got some YouTube ads rolling. We're just trying to get things done right now, guys. Then I'm gonna go take care of Oliver for a little bit while Mama trains, and then she's got a client that she has to train after that, correct? And yeah, it's Thursday, baby. Last night I went fishing. I had a fishing tournament. Didn't eat for like 3 hours before the tournament. Forgot my food in the microwave on my way to the tournament. Took no food to the fishing tournament. So it was a bad night. Uh-oh. I was basically crying like Oliver was just crying the whole night. Oh, I can't catch fish and I'm hungry. It was awesome and terrible all at the same time.
Don't go too crazy local on this one. We want about 20 reps, maybe 25 reps. That's about one every 2 to 3 seconds.
This bass tournament that I was in, guys, I was in this fishing tournament. It didn't go well, but Courtney's upset at me, okay? And let me tell you why. It's not because I didn't catch any fish, although she's probably upset about that as well. She has me on a nutrition plan right now because I don't eat enough. I said it in my last video, I eat about 1,500 calories a day. She's got me close to about 2,900 calories, which is probably where I should be considering all the movement that I do all day long. And I was leaving. My buddy Wes was going to meet me here at the house at 4 o'clock. I'd eaten at about maybe 2 o'clock, maybe a little bit before 2 o'clock. And I was like, all right, I'm going to eat a big meal right now before I leave, or one of my meals, and put it in the microwave. I was like, Wes, I'm going to eat this while I'm driving over there, which didn't make any sense that I was going to eat while I was driving. But put it in the microwave, boop, 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 started, and Coach Travis called me. I called him and I was like, hey, Travis, where you at? It's 5 o'clock. You're missing class. And he was like, what? And it was just playing a joke on him. Really, the joke was on me because I walked out of the house without the food that I had put into the microwave, okay? So now Courtney's upset. She's like, look, I made all of this food for you. You missed like 3 meals yesterday. Then let me go back. Then I went fishing, okay? We left at 4 o'clock. It didn't start till 6:30. We were there way too early. No food. I didn't bring any snacks with me on the trip. I don't know who does that. So no snacks during the fishing trip. And it lasted till 10 p.m., guys. We didn't last till 10 p.m. I had a migraine. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to go home and eat. So Courtney's like, you haven't eaten any of these meals. You need to eat these meals. I cooked all this Instant Pot stuff for you. You got to eat. So now I'm at the house right now the next day, and I'm just about to load up, guys. I got to load up on some food. So that way Courtney does not beat me up when she finds out that there's food that has been left over, because that is a no-no in this house. So here's what it looks like. Everything is sorted. And here's what I hear, guys. People are like, oh, meal prepping, you're crazy, or you're, what is the word that people always say? You're obsessed. I feel like people use these words, guys, to describe people that they actually want to be like, or they just are lazy, so they give other people description names like obsessed or lazy. Like, why can't I just be into something, or why can't I just be about it, right? Like, why do I have to be obsessed? Like, people who go to the gym, you're obsessed. Like, how about they're just active and they stay healthy? Anyways, it's a different rant for a different time. But we get it. Courtney gets it all prepped up, and then we're ready to go. So let's eat. I want to share a quick story with you guys. Just finished eating my little lunch here. So since this is really about the next 5 years of our business, I don't think that I've shared this just yet, but part of our business is corporate boot camps. And we work, and I say corporate boot camps, we work with 2 companies here in Austin, and we've worked with them for a very, very long time. And it's been totally incredible. Sorry, I have a text message from Courtney. All right. Well, recently, one of the companies has decided to do away with the boot camp. It was really sad to have to go, to have to leave there. Courtney basically started her career in fitness, coaching that boot camp, and she's built such a great community of people over there, and they absolutely love her. But at the same time, it was a huge hit to our business. We're going to call it somewhere around close to between $28,000 to $30,000 per year that we had coming in from that contract. I know it may not sound like a lot when you break it down, but for us, that's huge. And I want to tell you about this because it's important to know when you're in business to not put all of your eggs in one basket. You have to continuously think about what are other areas that you can get into, because you never know when part of your business may no longer be there. Now, the other company that we work with, we're still working with them. And quite a few of the people who were in that boot camp with Courtney have now transferred over to the gym, and they're working out at the gym with us as well, which is great. But not everybody is able to do that. So that's the sad part there, is that we still don't get to serve everyone the way that we were before. And it wasn't a falling out with anything that happened in a negative way with the gym or between them and us. It was just an executive decision they made at their company, and we totally respect it. But it is important for us to constantly be thinking about other avenues and other forms of revenue that we can bring in. And I really encourage you, if you're a gym owner or business owner, to not put all of your eggs in one basket. If you have one really cool product, don't think that that really cool product will be cool forever. Constantly be innovating, telling yourself, okay, what's next? If this goes, what am I going to live off of? And it was kind of good timing for us as we made that pricing transition at the gym as well. So it's kind of like everything happened at one time. The other thing that it's made us do is it's made us really sit back and think about what is the evolution of corporate wellness and corporate fitness. Driving a van loaded with equipment, we'll call it 10 miles away from usually from our house, Monday through Thursday, is not a scalable business. I don't want to hire a bunch of coaches and put missiles, basically, right? Kettlebells and dumbbells going at 60, 70 miles an hour down the freeway. I don't want to have coaches doing that and driving all over Austin. It's just not a good way to scale business. And at the same time, there are a lot of boot camps here, and they don't bring anything. You know, Courtney used to take rowers. She used to take sandbags. She used to take boxes for box jumps. Like, we really hooked it up over there, and we try to do that with all of our boot camps. But people just aren't getting that, because usually what these other boot camps do is they'll just say like, oh yeah, you know, we brought some weights, or we brought some light medicine balls, or whatever it may be. So in order for us to maintain the level of quality, the level of training, we need that equipment. So it's kind of forced us into a different realm of thinking. And I think it's really important that it's done that to us, because we need to evolve. We need to evolve our corporate wellness. We need to continuously evolve our indoor classes. And I think you do too. If you're watching this, again, if you're in business, constantly evolve. So all said and done, there are no hard feelings between us and them. We understand that it's just business sometimes, and sometimes you have to cut in areas in order to gain in other areas. But I do encourage, I've encouraged us, I encourage you guys to always be thinking about new ideas. Don't put all your eggs in one basket and think that my income's coming from here. Majority of my income is coming from here. That's all I should focus on. No, focus even on the small areas, because you don't know how big those will grow, and you don't know one day the large ones can also get smaller. So just a little story, guys, in case I haven't shared that with you just yet. So I'm headed back out to the gym right now, guys. Something that's really important, especially us as coaches, when we're constantly having to surround ourselves around people in general, but we have a specific task, right? Our task as coaches is to educate, it's to entertain, it's to motivate, it's to cue and correct. Got all these different things, right? And if you're like me, I coach a lot of the classes. And the expectation is the same from every single class. Whether it's 6 a.m. or 6 p.m., it doesn't matter. Every class wants the best David possible. So as I'm driving, I put on music I like, or maybe a podcast I like. I get myself pumped up because I know that I got to go deliver. It's like I'm a comedian, or it's like I'm an actor, right? I have times when I'm off, right? I shut everything off, calm myself, relax, and then I got that time when I have to turn it on. And if you want to be a great coach, you got to know when to turn it on, guys. It's not about knowing when to turn it off. It's about knowing when to turn it on. Practice that. Let's go. Got to the gym. Courtney's still working. What are you doing, Court?
Meal plans.
She's making meal plans. What kind of meal plan are you making?
No, I'm making my own. I just finished 2 other people's.
You can't hear her because she doesn't speak very loud.
I'm making my own. I just finished 2 other people's.
Oh, she's making her own meal plan. So this is our front desk right here. You see out there. Let me zoom in. We've got Aldo. Look at a little hand waving over there. Aldo's one of our 5 PMers, also a very good friend of ours now, and a good friend of our El Paso friends. Good dude, hard worker. There goes Court. See you, babe. And usually this desk does not look like this. It's cleared off. Emily works right here. And yeah, she's not here yet though.
Let's pick some heavy things up and let's put them down.
Pick heavy
Run.
things up.
And let's do some gate runs. Let's do 3 today.
You want to do 3?
No.
You
2.
Can't, you can't sign in yet.
All right, then I'm gonna change.
Courtney's using it.
Hi, Court. Right when I get here early. Today, I said I'm leaving. I left. I said, no, I'm not fucking staying late. Ow.
Folks around here just say stuff. They just talk. He's just talking right now. Just blah, blah. He's still talking. No one's even listening to him.
So I had to beat him up.
We got. You did what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Gonna change.